Hey, what's up, everybody? I appreciate y'all pulling up. I want to run through this Ankr and OnX AMA. They had to ask me anything, and I'm going to run through some of the highlights of this AMA. Franciska, a writer and social media manager for Ankr, wrote this highlights, and I will link this article that I'm going to be reading from in the description. The host was Zena. Zena is the public relations and communications lead for Ankr. The participants was Felipe he's the StakeFi lead for Ankr. I really enjoy listening to Felipe because he talks a lot of tokenomics and he talks a lot of theory, and then obviously some practical applications as well. And then also the co-founder of OnX Finance is Mike. And I think this collaboration between Ankr and OnX has been very beneficial. They've been able to stake Ether for over about a year now, and I think it's probably been pretty profitable, and it's allowed Ankr and OnX to branch out into other partnerships. And this is kind of the highlights of the AMA. So the host, Zena, asked, what is the strategic collaboration between Ankr and OnX Finance? OnX Finance creates use cases in DeFi for internet bonds from Ankr, enabling users to easily benefit from enhanced yield on top of internet bond staking rewards. What is the connection to internet bonds? Internet bonds solve one main problem from the proof of stake protocols, which is capital inefficient. Although proof of stake is more energy efficient than proof of work protocols, the inability to reusing the value of staked tokens is a capital inefficiency that internet bonds aim to solve by providing more liquidity, enabling plausible passive income, earn more rewards on top of staking rewards, borrowing against internet bonds, and creating stable coin backed by internet bonds. The purpose of OnX Finance is to make this vision a reality, while at the same time using the benefits of its platform for other collateralized tokens earning yield. One of the most appealing features of getting more yield on top of staking rewards from internet bonds is that it enables low and permanent loss liquidity mining. An example of this is the AETH/ETH. OnX Alpha vaults enable any DeFi user to further enhance yield depositing liquidity pool tokens through automated yield farming strategy. What are collateralized tokens? Collateralized tokens are internet bonds, liquidity pool tokens, vault tokens, stable coins fully backed by tokens, tokens earning lending interest, more generally, any tokens earning yield and fully collateralized. I want to pause it right there, and I just want you to think about what he just said. Maybe go back and re-listen. What's the benefit of having a second token on S? Why are two governance tokens necessary? On S is the governance token on Stable, formerly on Synthetics, which is a project within OnX Finance. The initial purpose was to enable algorithmic stable coins, and the project shifted its purpose to become a stable coin backed by internet bonds, creating utility to stable coins through OnX lending. As the collateral, internet bonds generate yield. OnS token holders will decide through governance how the excess yield should be distributed. Example, incentivized on ETH lending, incentivized on ETH and on S liquidity, etc. How do you collateralize your internet bonds? You can collateralize AETH in OnX Finance and borrow ETH against collateralized AETH. The loan to value ratio is 75%. OnX Lending 2 aims to enable margin lending for internet bonds. When will Polygon bonds launch on StakeFi? It will be expected in October of 2021. What are the OnX plans for the upcoming months? Enable vaults on Polygon network. OnX Lending V2 to enable margin lending for internet bonds. Include OnETH to OnX Lending version 2. Expand OnStable to other internet bonds. Examples Polkadot and Kusama. Connect OnX Finance to at least another network on top of Polygon. Example Avalanche, BSC being considered. Combine OnX Lending V2 and OnX Alpha vaults to enable new products leveraged internet bond certificate. What are the OnX vault strategies? We are looking for new products and new opportunities. More specifically, using leverage within new vault strategies. What is the Ankr token utility? Rewards for an Ankr funded node are paid out in Ankr to incentivize network participants. Ankr tokens are a way to commit to the future progress of the Ankr network. If you want to have a say in the network, Ankr holders can participate in governance and vote on upgrades and technical changes to the network. More utility will come with StakeFi Alpha. Will the future multi-chain products introduce bridges? We are trying to make that bridging experience easier. The bridge, when you have liquidity on multiple exchanges, you need to have a large amounts to incentivize liquidity on different DEX. Will I need to unstake my Ankr from OnX to use the StakeFi Alpha options? Yes. Take advantage of the StakeFi Alpha options. Do you think to remain an anonymous team, or in the near future do you think to reveal the OnX team identity? Mike's statement: we will remain semi-anonymous for the safety of the project and its users. Anything can change with regularity and safety. Once governance is activated, the community should be able to decide the turn of these events, but anything is possible. And that's all we have from this AMA with OnX and Ankr. Appreciate y'all coming through with this transcript of all the highlights. Appreciate you, Franciska. Appreciate you, Zena, Felipe, Mike, and all of the Ankr team and the OnX Finance team as well. Peace. I'm out.